Hello. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome to our free impression night. All right, you guys, I'm super excited to touch base with you all this evening as we host our free impression night with this mega party. And I'm going to give you guys a moment or so to join. And as you're joining, you will please comment live, hashtag live, if you are watching this via live. If you catch this via replay, if you will comment hashtag replay, that helps us with the algorithms here in this group. Now, I'm not seeing any comments yet, which is totally fine. I think I can see that people are joining, but if I don't see comments, if Facebook doesn't participate, you guys know the drill. I will know that you all are here. Oh, I'm starting to see comments. Awesome. Hello, Anita. Hello, Joy. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you guys doing? Hey, Renee. Quick question, you all. My screen is like so dark right now. So am I dark on your end or am I totally fine on your end? As long as I'm fine on your end, I'm good to go. But for whatever reason, I look as if I'm in like a dark tunnel on my screen, which is a little odd. And I just want to make sure that is not the case on the other side of the phone. So you guys just let me know. I'll give you all a moment. Hey, Lorinda. Hey, Christy. Hey, Lisa. Good evening. Happy Monday. It's good to see you all. Looking good in yellow. Okay, so does that mean that I am not dark in yellow? I'm okay. Great. Thank you, Lorinda. Thank you, Anita. All right. Well, happy Monday evening, you all. My name is Tish Mefford. I kind of like to refer to myself as Tish from Texas, and I'm honored to be with you all tonight. I welcomed everybody to this group the first day that our group opened, which now seems like almost a week ago, even though I know it wasn't, but about 5 days ago. And we've been having so much fun in here and hearing from so many amazing stylists over the last several days. Can you join me in giving who did such a beautiful job this week? Wendy did an incredible job on the live last night, and each day we have had different stylists popping in, sharing why they got started with Park Lane, sharing their favorites of whatever category they were assigned to, and they've done such an incredible job, and it's been so fun to watch. So anyway, so Melissa's asking what necklace this is. I'll tell you which necklace this is in just a moment, Melissa. So anyway, so I'm excited to be here. The purpose of tonight, first of all, is we're going to be giving away a free impression bracelet. And I know most of you are like our true VIPers. Like, you are the people, you know the collection, you know some of the names. I'm pretty certain you guys know what our impression bracelet collection is, but just in case we have some newbies here, one of our super sellers, top sellers, most coveted item is our impression collection. You heard about it last night, both the bracelets as well as the earrings. And tonight you can win one of these 40 karat Austrian crystals, if they're colored, dye injected bracelets that are valued at almost $200. I'm going to be giving one away tonight. And to get entered to win that impression bracelet, all you will do is at the end, I'm going to say a code word, and then you're going to take that code word. You're going to take the link that has been posted in this post. I'll ask for maybe a couple of my helpers to post the link at the end of this live. You will click on that link. You will quickly fill it out. You will enter the code word, and everybody that submits a survey with the code word will get entered to win a free impression tonight. Okay, so that's the first thing that we're going to be doing tonight, which I'm super excited about. The second reason for my being here this evening is we love educating all of you. I like to refer to all of our guests, all of our customers as like our true brand ambassadors. We love educating all of you on how impactful the Park Lane business opportunity can be. And I love to educate my hosts and my customers on what Park Lane can offer. Not that it necessarily may be for them, because in many cases it's not for them. But I have found that every single room I walk into, every single group I go live in, There are people that either are looking for a solution, looking for a way to supplement their income and earn more, flexibly working from home and their phone around their busy schedule and their family schedule, or they know someone who is. And so if you're watching tonight and you're like, I love you, Tish, I love my sis, but I'm not interested in the Park Lane business opportunity, totally fine. I'm still glad you're here. You can still win a free impression tonight. And I just invite you to get educated and learn a little bit more about what Park Lane offers, because you just may know someone who could benefit greatly from this amazing company. So over the next 20-ish minutes, I'm going to share a little bit about why this is such an incredible profession, why jewelry is a smart category, why Park Lane Jewelry has been rocking their business now, our business now, for soon to be 70 years, so 7 decades, and why now is an incredible time to get started, whether it be you or someone that you know. All right, so if that sounds good to you, please drop a 1 in the chat. And before I jump into all of that, I want to share a little bit more about my story. So as I mentioned, my name is Tish. I live in the Dallas, Texas area. I have been in the direct sales profession now for 17 years. But 17 years ago, I was just like many of you. I was getting introduced to this jewelry brand for the first time. And the last thing I was ever remotely thinking of was jumping in and having a little jewelry business, okay? So I'll share with you a little bit about my backstory. I am a mother of 3. I'm now an empty nester. Actually, our baby, who is soon to be 22, is going to be graduating from college this Friday, actually. We're going to be traveling to Nashville on Thursday. She's graduating from Belmont University on Friday with a degree in entrepreneurship. So if there are any Nashville people out there or Belmont people out there, let me know. She is our baby. We have 2 older boys. And this profession has been the most amazing career for their mama over the last 17 years. Now, when I got started 17 years ago, my life didn't look anything like this. At the time, I was a small business owner of 10 years. I had owned a business in the wedding industry. Prior to that, I had worked in corporate America for 12 years. So I spent my first 12 years of my professional career working in corporate America. I had my first son, who is soon to be, is 26. He's now 26. And I knew shortly after having my son that I wanted to continue to be a working mom, but I wanted to choose when I worked and I wanted to have flexibility. So it was then that I decided to start my small business, that I was going to work around my family's schedule. And it was in the wedding industry. And I started working nights and weekends, building that small business while I still had my corporate job. Then when my second son was born, Drew, that's when I decided that it was time to hang up my corporate hat, and I started focusing all of my efforts on my small little wedding business that ended up growing to be actually a really large wedding business that was amazing for me as a working mom. Because again, I loved working. I just wanted to have flexibility around working, and I wanted to be able to be my own boss, okay? Went on to have our 3rd child, Macy, and then in the fall of 2008, we lived in Houston at the time. Hurricane Ike hit the Texas Gulf Coast. And it was at that time that the Houston economy tanked. The recession in Houston really hit hard. And my high-end wedding business took a turn for the worst, okay? At that time, we had 3 small young children. My husband is an attorney, and at that time was working for a software company, and he was general counsel with a software company. And while, we were not going to lose our house, there were a couple of bills that I was concerned about. Our boys had been in occupational therapy at the time. Insurance did not cover that. I would have done whatever it took to keep my boys in occupational therapy, which they were going to twice a week. In addition to that, we had recently added on a master bedroom addition. And so we had a home improvement loan. And so Those two bills combined equated to about $3,000 a month. And I just thought, if I can figure out a way to pay those couple of bills, then we're going to be able to figure out everything else until my wedding business picks back up. So I turned to what I thought would be a little jewelry business, and very quickly, when I really didn't even really know what I was doing, I started earning that $3,000 a month to pay those two bills. And I was blown away because I actually felt like maybe I should be paying the company. Like, I was having so much fun. Back in those days, I was doing in-home jewelry parties, and I would get to go out in the evening, and my husband would put the kids to bed and do bath and do dinner and do bedtime and all this stuff. And I was getting out of the house for a girls' night out, and I was getting paid to show people pretty jewelry. And it almost felt like weird, like maybe I should be paying the company versus the company paying me. Like, I loved it so much, but it hit me very quickly. If I can be earning this and I don't really know what I'm doing, I can't even imagine what would be possible once I actually was skilled and knew what I was doing. So 1 year in, I ended up hanging up my small business hat, and I decided I was going to build it big in the direct selling career, or in the direct selling industry. And I've never looked back. That one decision has been life-changing for me. It has been life-changing for my family. And along the way, I've been able to impact thousands and thousands of other lives as well. As this business has brought so many gifts and benefits to our stylists' lives and families' lives across the country. I share all of that with you again because, just like many of you, it wasn't, and just like Wendy said last night, like, I didn't have this robust dream that I was going to, when I grew up, have a jewelry business. But once I got involved, I realized this is so much more than a jewelry business. Jewelry is the vehicle, but really this is a business about helping women be able to build businesses that they can work around their families' lives. And having been a small business owner, I now recognize that having your own business can be very difficult when you're a small business owner, but having your own business in this space is actually super simple. So let's talk about, why is the direct selling profession such an amazing profession? Well, first of all, you can get started and be earning income, especially here, in your second week. Like, in your second week. I mean, I told you 17 years ago, very quickly, I was earning $3,000 a month. That was 17 years ago. Since then, I've been able to not only earn significantly more than that, but help thousands and thousands and thousands do the same and more. I love that in this industry, there was very low risk of getting started. You could sign up, give the business a try, do a few parties, and be able to make an educated decision on if this is something that you truly wanted to continue, or if maybe, the business wasn't for you, but you were glad that you gave it a try, versus never trying and always wondering. I'm a big believer. I'm like, as long as you try, you can always decide something isn't for you. But if you've never tried, how do you know it's not for you? So I love that aspect of this industry. I love that you can flex up and flex down depending on the season of life, the time of year, etc. You are your own boss, but you're not in business by yourself. And I love that because you get to do what you do best and what you enjoy the most, while you have a company that is managing all the other aspects of the business that maybe you don't want to manage. Like, when I was a small business owner, I had to worry about the marketing, I had to worry about the website, I had to worry about all the advertising, I had to worry about the invoicing. Like, there was so much inventory, like all this stuff that I had to worry about. Here, I get to do what I love doing most, and I have a multi-million-dollar company that's managing all the rest of it. I don't have to worry about inventory. I don't have to worry about website building, all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm getting to earn income and keep my earnings in my pocket versus having to turn around and constantly reinvest. I also love that this industry allows women and a few great men to have their own business. And something that was really interesting in the 10 years that I was a small business owner, and I would meet with bridal clients. It was lovely meeting with brides and their moms and grandmothers and dads and all the things, sisters, sister-in-laws. I loved it. But Every single day, I would have somebody tell me, you're so lucky. You get to have your own business. I wish I could have my own business. I heard it every single day. Like, it's the American dream to be able to be your own boss, have your own business, start your own business. And this industry allows people to do it with low risk, high reward, low cost, low overhead, all the things. So I could go on and on and on about why this industry is such a special place, but you guys kind of get the gist. What it's given me is it's given me flexibility as a working mom. I raised all 3 of our kids, being able to be at the most important things in their lives that I wanted to be on and not have to answer to anyone. It's allowed me to be at home and, having raised 2 boys, that was important. Being at home and a daughter, of course, that was important. And to do something that I absolutely love and incredibly passionate for. Okay. So let's talk about why jewelry. This is a great question. And if you are going to consider a business opportunity, the product category is incredibly important. Why jewelry? Jewelry is a smart category. The reason it's a smart category is, number 1, it is super simple. And number 2, it is a whole lot of fun. And this is the thing. In this industry or in this profession, this is a volunteer business. Like, you're not checking in and checking out. No one's going to know if you choose not to work. And I have found that if you are not having fun, you don't want to work very often. So I love that we have a product category and a business model where it is a lot of fun to go to work. It is a lot of fun to show gorgeous jewelry to amazing women like yourself. It is a lot of fun to connect with women and help them get incredible style for a steal. It's a lot of fun to get dressed and show all the different ways in which you can wear your jewelry. Like, all of that is so much fun. It's also an incredibly simple category. No expertise is required. You don't have to have product knowledge about ingredients or chemical reactions or explaining, like ingredients and all that kind of stuff. People know how to put their earrings on. They know how to put their necklaces on. Maybe we give them a little styling tip on how to build an arm party, but like, for the most part, it is simple and fun. And as Wendy says, yes, it is fun to go to work, and fun is incredibly important, as Sarah says. So I have found, and we have many people that join us here at Park Lane who have experience in this industry and have done other product categories. And we have people that come from health and wellness. We have people that come from skincare, beauty, and they all say the same thing, that they love that this is so incredibly simple and so incredibly fun. Outside of that, your walk-in advertisement. Rarely is there a day that I leave my house in my jewelry, which I always have jewelry on when I leave the house. Now, I may not have as much as I have on for all of you, but I always have jewelry on. And there is rarely a day that I leave my house and I don't get complimented on something that I'm wearing. And guess what happens when I get complimented? It is like an open invitation for me to share, oh, well, this is actually a necklace that I sell. And they say, oh, that you sell? Well, tell me more. Oh, well, I have my own jewelry business. And then it opens the door for me to share more about my business. I can't tell you, just a week or so ago, I sold a sparkle box when I went in to get blood drawn. And the lab tech fell in love with the sparkle box that I was wearing that day. And I gave her all my contact information. She went home that afternoon or that evening, told her husband what she wanted for her birthday. The next thing I know, a man by the name of Anthony buys a sparkle box subscription from me. It was her husband. Like, how awesome is that? Okay, so I love that we're a walk-in advertisement. I love that you can share and sell so many different ways. You can do online parties just like this. You can do in-person parties. You can do pop-up events at markets. You can pack up a few rolls of jewelry and meet a couple gals for a glass of wine. You can do a party in a wine bar if you want. You can meet at a coffee shop. Like, you can go build a thriving business on TikTok. Like, the options are endless. I love that it is a consumable product. And I'm going to say that again, because often people come to me and they say, I'm looking for I know a so-and-so in the industry, and they say I need to have a consumable product. And I'm like, you do. And jewelry is consumable because fashion is consumable. we as women will never stop buying fashion. We probably don't need another new spring top in our closets, but how many of us end up buying a new spring top for our closets? We probably don't need another pair of sandals, but how many of us pop into Target and buy 1 or 2 pair of new sandals? Like, this is just what we do. We need it because we do need it, but like, do we need it? But we do need it, right? And fashion and jewelry is no different. Jewelry is actually the least expensive way to update your wardrobe. And the fashion experts will say spend 80% of your fashion budget on your accessories. Accessories being jewelry, shoes, and handbags. Everything else is just like, if you were to stick with basics and use the jewelry, the shoes, and the handbags to stay, oops, I keep getting caught on my little bracelet there. Stay on trend. Like, it is a much less expensive way to remain super stylish, but without breaking the bank. So for those reasons, it's portable, it's simple, it's fun, it's consumable, and it can be shared anywhere. Like, all of those reasons make jewelry a really smart category. Now, why Park Lane jewelry? Well, I could go on and on and on about Park Lane jewelry, but these are the most important things I will share. Park Lane, we are soon to be celebrating our 70th year in business. We are a cash-rich, debt-free company that is still family-owned and operated, being run by the second and third generation, 70 years in. I am a firm believer that not all companies are created equal. I can speak with experience to that, as can many of our stylists that are here, because I spent 10 years with my first company. And I decided that if I was going to spend another decade or two in an industry that I'm absolutely passionate about, then I needed to partner with the best so that I could offer the best to my customers, my hostesses, and the team that I would build. And I'm so incredibly blessed and grateful that I was introduced to Park Lane Jewelry. And once I learned more and got educated on how and why, at the time they'd been in business for over 60 years, it became very clear to me that this was going to be the company that I partnered with for my next decade or two. It's all about the people, the product, and the programs. And here at Park Lane, we as stylists are like family. And I know our stylists that are watching can attest to that as well, especially in a time when many companies in this space are closing or going affiliate. The 3 brothers that now own Park Lane, it was started by their mom and dad, Shirley and Art Levine, back in 1955. And about 20-ish years ago, 3 of their 8 children purchased the company from mom and dad. And the 3 brothers have the very same views and mission as their mom and dad had, which is to help women and men be able to thrive in their lives and use jewelry as the vehicle to be able to make a huge impact in this world and help, whether you want to do a little or a lot, for this jewelry, this collection, this line, to be able to impact you in ways that you never thought possible, to be able to provide experiences that you never thought possible, to be able to provide rewards that you never thought possible, to be able to have things like Mercedes sitting in your driveway. I have a Mercedes that sits in my driveway here because we have a Mercedes car program. We have over 200 Treasure Tribe team members on our team have now qualified and earned our Mercedes car program. It has been a passion and mission of the Levine family for decades now to travel the world as a company. So twice a year we have a company incentive where you don't have to be a top seller or a top recruiter. As long as you are consistent in your business, you can earn our Park Lane trips. And so this year alone, in March, we went to, where are we right now? No, I'm sorry. So last year, let's talk about last year. Last year, we went to Paris in March and we went to Dublin, Ireland in the fall. Then last month, our company headed to St. Thomas. And this August, to celebrate our 70th year anniversary, we are going to Zurich, Switzerland. Right now, we are working towards earning a trip to Cancun, Mexico. And we still have 5 weeks remaining of our trip earning period. Like, you could come in and join right now. And if you got to work, you could earn a trip to Cancun with Park Lane Jewelry. I earned my first trip in my first 5 weeks in the business. Does it take hustle? Yes. Is it possible? Yes. And so, our normal trip earning period is 5 months, but you could come in and earn it quickly if you were interested. And this week, Park Lane is actually giving a trip to Cancun away. If any of you are hosting a party right now in this mega party, you as the host are going to get entered to win a trip to Cancun along with your stylist. Like, how crazy is that? So, where was I going with this? So we travel the world. Since I joined Park Lane, which was back, it was 7 years ago, this month, 7 years ago. These are the places I've been in the last 7 years. I'm just going to go in order. Greece, Italy, St. Martin, a Royal Caribbean cruise, Bermuda, Aruba, Kona, Hawaii, Key West, Paris, Dublin, and I feel like I'm missing 2. There's like 2 that I can't think of right now. Like, that's in 7 years. St. Thomas, going to Zurich in August, like, it's crazy. Many of these places I'd never, ever, ever been before. So if you love traveling, you could come travel the world with Park Lane. In addition to that, our founders decided decades ago that they were willing to pay the most to attract the best talent. And so here at Park Lane, you earn 30 to 50% on your personal sales. And if you decide you want to build a team, you earn infinitely deep on your team. Again, that was important to me because I wanted to find a partnership where success was for all, not just for a few. So that is another reason why Park Lane is a wise choice and why many partner with Park Lane after having experience in the industry. In addition to that, we have our amazing customer sale that many of you are getting to participate in, where you buy 2 at regular price, you get 4 at half off at any time, like every day of the week. How crazy is that? We have a Rich Rewards Club program where you can earn over $1,000 in free product every single month. In addition to that, we normally have additional jewelry, gorgeous jewelry that you can earn every single month. This month, you can earn our regular Rich Rewards program, which is like over $1,000 in jewelry. Plus, we have all this reward jewelry for all these different levels. That's like probably $1,500 worth of additional jewelry. Like just this month alone, just by doing our business, just by doing parties. Like, it's so crazy. So again, another perk of being a stylist. And we have a Mercedes Club program. I mentioned that to you all. If you want to drive a Mercedes and live in Mercedes, you can have a Mercedes. I have one, and I am soon going to be getting my 3rd Mercedes in my last 7 years. And I'd never owned a Mercedes in my life. If you were like, I'm not interested in a Mercedes, I have a car I love, you can take the cash reward, the cash bonus each month. Like, you have a choice. So it's for all of these reasons and so much more. The other thing I will mention, I know, Melissa, I have traveled the world. Melissa's been watching from the sidelines. I have traveled the world. The other thing I will mention is that we have a program here that's called our Direct Appoint program that recognizes and respects leadership experience in this profession. So if you are watching, or if you have a friend or family member who has worked in this profession, who has led a team in this profession, talk to your stylist about that person. You could connect your stylist with that person because that person may or may not be aware of all of the things that we offer leadership, women and men with leadership experience. Like myself, I had leadership experience before coming to Park Lane. And so your stylist can share more with you on that. But For all of those reasons and so many more, I felt Park Lane was without a doubt the best decision, not only for me, but the future team that I would build. And here within our Treasure Tribe team, we have built a team of thousands. Like we're getting close to 20,000 stylists within our organization. Last thing I want to talk about is why now? Why now? Well, this is the best time to get started because number one, we have a sign-up special that's ending on Wednesday. Right now, you can get an extra $100 with your kit. We offer 3 kit options. The first kit is $129, and with that, you get $600 in jewelry until Wednesday. Or you can do the $229 kit. With that, you get $1,100 in jewelry until Wednesday. Or we have a $439 kit. With that, you get $2,100 in jewelry until Wednesday. So sign-up special is ending Wednesday and it's going away. It will be gone for good. I have been told that by our co-owner and CEO. That's one reason. Second reason is 'tis the season for gifting. And you guys probably heard from Wendy last night. Jewelry is the #1 giftable item. And what are the gifting needs that are coming up? You've got Mother's Day, graduation, teacher gifts, communion gifts. Like 'tis the season. And so you could get started and your stylist that you join could be launching you and helping your friends and family be getting some of their gift needs knocked off their list and maybe get a couple of pieces for themselves so quickly, so easily. So that's the second reason. Number 3, spring is like the time of renewal. It's the time to maybe think about starting a new business. It's the time to maybe think about starting a new hobby. It's the time to bring a little fresh and little new into your wardrobe. And it's when people start prepping and thinking about summer vacations and attire for summer vacations. Like it is the time to be bringing color into your wardrobe. 'Tis the season for turquoise. Like I just can't tell you. It is such a smart time. If we have any teachers in this group, comment teacher if you're a teacher. If we have any teachers, like you're about to be going into the summer months, what a perfect time to give the business on for a try. Summer is a time when people start to kind of slow down a little bit. They've got a little bit more time to maybe, host a party, jump into a party. Like I just cannot stress how smart this time of year is. And the last thing I will say is just my sisterly advice. There's never going to be a perfect time. If you are intrigued, if you are curious, I truly feel you owe it to yourself to give the business a try. Have your own launch party and have 2 or 3 other parties with a few friends or family members. And then you can truly make an educated decision. If you decide it's not for me, but I'll continue to love and support my stylist and, continue enjoying Park Lane jewelry through her. You've lost nothing. You've made a little bit of income. You've earned some extra jewelry and you can pat yourself on the back that you've given it a try. You've literally lost nothing by it. There is no risk when getting started. So that is always the advice I give people because, you could come up with 15 million reasons why now isn't the right time and to wait till later. Like, must start today, like much later and later. Life is never going to get any easier or less busier later. I've just found that. And I've also found even the busiest of people, they find time to prioritize a little bit of snippet of time for things that are important to them. And this business can be done in snippets of time. That I will equate to. I will attest to. I've coached thousands of women build this business, how to build this business, working around being having a full-time job, being a full-time mom, or doing both, and having this business on the side. So I find we make time for what's important to us. And if you love the idea of being able to earn an extra $300 a month, $300 a week, $500 a month, $500 a week, $1,000 a month, $1,000 a week, $10,000 a month, or $10,000 a week, all of those things can be done here and more here at Park Lane Jewelry. My mission, and I'm going to kind of end with this, show y'all just a couple of new pieces that I can't remember if Wendy was able to show last night because they literally just got released. But my personal mission here is to build hundreds of six-figure earners. And Elizabeth said no quota. We have no quota here. That's another great point, Elizabeth. Thank you for mentioning. No quota, no inventory. My personal mission is to build hundreds of six-figure earners. And the reason being is when we have built hundreds of six-figure earners here, I will know that we will have impacted thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of lives. We will have been able to help many bring in that extra 300, 500, 1,000, 5,000, whatever it is that they're looking for, whatever that is. And I've learned that an extra $500 to $1,000 a month can make a lot of difference in many people's lives. The reason I'm so passionate about helping women earn significant income is because I know we as women, we don't hoard our income. We don't keep it to ourselves. We take that income and we turn around and we recirculate that income into the causes that are near and dear to our heart. We recirculate it into our communities. We recirculate it into the charities that are important to us, into our schools, into experiences to help our children become better human beings. Like, this is what helping women earn significant income does. And so for that reason, it's why I'm really passionate and why I can sit here tonight, like, so super excited and know without a shadow of a doubt that there are women here within this group who could be blessed hugely by this company, and that this company could become one of the biggest gifts in your life. So if you're remotely intrigued, I encourage you to connect back with your stylist. We want to get your questions answered. We have a couple of brand new releases that I want to show you guys. Okay, so we have the new Stardust earrings, which we have had in a beautiful white and kind of a ballet pink color. We just released them in this gorgeous turquoise color. Like, how incredibly beautiful are these? I mean, first of all, turquoise is a universally appealing color. You can wear it on all skin tones can wear it. Also can be worn year round. But I know for many of us, we think about turquoise in the spring and summer months. You need these earrings. They are so gorgeous. They would make a great sell-in locker because of the price point. So if you love these turquoise Stardust, make sure to mention to your stylist, and she can add, if you haven't yet gotten your order in, she can add them to your order. You can put them on your wish list. Or if you've decided you're going to host a show, host a party, those can be part of your host rewards when you do your own party. So those are the turquoise Stardust. In addition to that, we have our brand new vanilla set. The vanilla set is this beautiful heart, mother of pearl heart stud. Wendy may have showed this last night. I missed it. But if she didn't, this is our brand new vanilla stud earrings. And then here is the vanilla heart pendant. How gorgeous is this? This set would make the most amazing gift. Grad gift, Mother's Day gift, teacher gifts. Like, you guys, seriously, so good. And then, have you seen our new mom pendant? This just released a couple of days ago. This will sell out. It is a style drop. It is $26 with a purchase. The retail value on this set, it's got these pave CZs that spell out mom. It's probably backwards for you guys here, or maybe it won't be actually because it's MOM. But yeah, so Wendy didn't get to show this last night. So good, Wendy. So these are the earrings. I'm going to get up close so you guys can see them again. They're just perfection. Honestly, I think for any age group. And the little pendant is also perfection. And this number, you guys, again, retails for $96. You can grab it, I think, for $26 with any purchase. Every single one of you should be adding in this mom pendant to your order. It is so good. So I love those new arrivals. Also, I know when I first got started, Melissa asked me about the screen necklace that I'm wearing. This is our April Sparkle Box, and you'll be hearing more about Sparkle Box tomorrow, but this has been on repeat for me all month long. Again, I love turquoise. I love bringing in pops of color, and I'm not wearing the earrings that go with this set tonight, but here are our Sparkle Box earrings. So they're absolutely stunning. They look very high end. You'll be hearing more about Sparklebox tomorrow. If you're like, tell me more about Sparklebox, then connect with your stylist and ask her. But these are so gorgeous. And again, for those of you that see me all the time or have been seeing me all month long live, all of our team members, they're like, yep, Tish has been wearing that necklace almost every day. I have worn it with so many different things. I just think it is so incredibly versatile. And our Sparklebox comes in our gorgeous Sparklebox boxes. And again, you'll hear more about that tomorrow or ask your stylist. So with that, we are going to shut down this live. I'm going to give you guys your code word, and you're going to take the survey link, and maybe a couple of you could drop the survey link here in the chat. You will click on the survey link. You'll quickly fill it out. It'll take 2 minutes max, probably 1 minute. And the code word that you are going to enter is vanilla. Vanilla, because I truly think you need these and you need this little necklace. And if not for you, it's going to make a perfect gift for someone else. And they both make great sell unlockers. They're incredible price point, and they're going to sell out. They're limited edition, and get them before they're gone, because then you're going to be sad when you see other people wearing them and you wish you had them. So vanilla is our code word. And we are just, I'll end with this. I'm so incredibly grateful for all of you. Even those of you that are like, I love you, Tish. I love my stylist. I love Park Lane, but I really am not interested in this. That's totally fine. But this is what I ask of you. I know you know someone who could benefit from all the perks and what this business offers. And I encourage you to kind of think about it a bit and be that brand ambassador, and maybe reach out to them and say, you know, I've been thinking about this. Like, I know you mentioned you were thinking about a way to earn extra income, or I know you mentioned now that the kids have gone off to school, you're kind of wondering what to do with the next chapter. This is something maybe you could love. I can connect you with my stylist. She can answer questions. I don't know. I think you'd love it. I'd be happy to host one of your first parties. You can be that person, and in that way, make a difference. And if you are sitting here going, I'm hesitant to say it, but I think I'm interested. Like, you have nothing to lose. I know exactly how you felt. It's exactly how I felt 17 years ago. I was like, I think I could sell jewelry. You can sell jewelry because the jewelry sells itself. Like, you absolutely can. More importantly, what you're going to gain is community and friendship and fun and extra income and lots of perks and lots of gorgeous jewelry and maybe a Mercedes and maybe trips around the world and just maybe something that would completely change your life. So with that, thank you all so much. I appreciate you guys. Have a beautiful evening. And if you haven't gotten your wish lists in, get those wish lists in to your stylist. If you haven't, she sent you the card. Get back with her. Y'all get that completed, because you want to make sure you get all that done so you can get entered in all of our giveaways. Love you all. Appreciate you. Mwah. Have a beautiful evening.